Remember who you are and claim your divine power. A guided meditation. Who am I? This is the question of the ages, and one we have all asked. The answer to this question is all around you and within you. You are an essential part of all creation, an all-powerful being at one with all that is. You are master of your own destiny and in complete control of everything that happens to you. You have the power to bring yourself any experience you want, but the world has been designed to keep this power from your awareness. And now, it's time to wake up. The fact you are here right now, taking in these words, is proof your time has come. But in order to claim the power of who you truly are, to feel it, know it, and to truly believe it, an experience must come in order for beliefs to shift. That being said, one way I will use here is through a meditation based on A Course in Miracles Lesson 183. I call upon God's name and on my own. Let us begin. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Now briefly scan your body from head to toe, seeking out areas where you are holding tension. Find these areas now and allow yourself to relax. Inhale deeply again and slowly let it out. From this point on, I want you to take the rest of the words in this meditation to be your own. Therefore, everything will be written in first person. I am doing this to help make the remembrance of who you are in truth a bit easier and a much more powerful, personal experience. So here we go. I call upon God's name and on my own. And what could God's name possibly be, as something He could share with me as mine? It is wholeness in Him, oneness. We exist together, God and I, sharing unity through His love. And so, God's name is wholeness and love, and this is also my name, for I am His creation, His child, a product of His thoughts. I came into existence because He thought of me, and because of this, I am a part of Him. God's name is very holy, but no holier than mine, for we are one. To call upon His name is but to call upon my own. The truth of who I am is within this body, but not this body or its ego. I carry God's name because He is my Father and Creator. And all who walk this world with me carry it also, for we were created as one in Him. He thought of us together, all at once. And so, calling on God's name is how I am reminded of our unity, for we have forgotten it, each and every one of us. I call upon God's name of wholeness and love when I stop myself from thinking thoughts of separation, when I cease my attack upon another through quieting the circular negative scenarios going on in my mind. Scenarios I am trying to fix through projecting my negative feelings outward onto another. there is no sense in blame, for at the root of all problems, we have all made the same mistake, my brothers and me. We have believed we are not whole and united in love. We have seen separation and believed we are bodies, doing and saying things to each other we do not like. We have all fell for the trick. We have all fell. And though we have fallen, we can remember again how to stand. For God cannot hear me call His name without responding to me. When I call, He will answer. And so, I call upon His name now, this holy instant, thus claiming my sovereign power and freedom from any hell I may be currently experiencing. For just an instant, I will release myself. I will cease to think about my woes, my worldly problems, and my unhealed relationships. And in this silence, my call goes out to you, Father. I call upon you by showing you my open heart, clean of all things but the desire to be free of all things, and resting in your love, and your love alone. And when I call God's name, which is my remembrance of our wholeness and love we share together, angels surround the ground on which I rest. They sing and spread their wings to keep me safe, while I dream I am in this body, worrying about all the things I must yet do with it in this world. So, let every worldly thought be emptied from my mind, that it may not intrude upon the sacred space I have created within. As I call God's name, the illusions of the world fall away, for illusions cannot stand in the presence of the truth of the unity of God, myself, and all my brothers created with me in His love. Separation dissolves at the sound of wholeness ringing from my heart, like the clarion call of heaven's gate opening for all to enter. For I am the one opening the gate, through my recognition of the truth of our oneness in God and each other. And through this recognition, all are welcome into my heart. And so they enter heaven with me, for I cannot go alone. We are one. As I repeat God's name, the world and everything in it has lost all meaning. What I valued before has become absurd. I valued what people said and did to me, and many times felt hurt, offended, angry, and betrayed. But now, I see the sheer absurdity of such ego interactions. We all fell for it. We fell together, but we can also help each other stand once again. I do this now, this holy instant. I make my stand by declaring that the world, the ego, and all its works are my God no longer. For I am now calling upon the name of God, and this means I am also calling upon my one self, my highest self, my best self. I will not mistake the sons of God for bodies. Let every person I meet or think of slip into right perspective this holy instant. And so, I repeat God's name, savoring the truth of what it is, the feeling of shared wholeness and love with God and all creation. Let all my thoughts become anchored in this. No other thought is needed. I am resting in a feeling of peace and unity. And with such a feeling, I am extending an invitation to God which can never be refused, for feelings are the voice of the soul. And God will come to any call I make from my heart of hearts. He answers me himself, and he hears no prayer but this, that I desire to know my name in him, for in this singular prayer are all other prayers answered. I did not know this was all I ever needed. I need ask for nothing else, for in this realization, I am healed of all self-misperception. My thoughts about the world are silent now. I let God's name become the all-encompassing idea that holds my mind completely. There is no past. It is gone. The future is yet to be, and is manifested through my present thoughts. So let them be of peace, quiet, and stillness. Let my thoughts rest on my wholeness and God's love, for that is my name. And with this singular thought, I am moved into a state of grace, escaping the bondage of the world. I have let the past go in all my brethren, for I would not look upon their bodies and all they say and do with them. I trust that my brothers are one with me, despite what my eyes and ears tell me. For the ego tells no truths. I will be still now for just an instant and go home. All little things are silent. All little things of the world have disappeared. The universe consists of nothing but the Son of God, and I am a part of his one Son. I call upon my Father, and he gives me answer in his own name. Our communion transcends all words, for it is peace eternal. In my Father's name, I will experience the peace of who I am in truth, now, this holy instant. And in his name, such eternal peace shall be given me, and I am healed of all misperceptions about myself, for I now know my truth. I am.